Stop number 23 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to the track too tough to tame, Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina, as we're here today for 56 laps of action on this 1.366 mile egg-shaped racetrack. The second visit to the Darlington Raceway, I should say, and it's a running of the Mountain Dew Southern 500 as we're set for some racing here. For some great racing here today. The last time we was here at Darlington, we had a tremendous event going on. The race unfortunately ended under caution flag, but let's hope the same thing doesn't happen here today. Here's your starting lineup on the pole at 173 miles an hour. It is Raphael LeDuc, the points leader, the 66 Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Ford. And alongside of him is the driver he finished second to at Bristol, Tennessee, the last race on the tour, Jessica Shelton, the number 11 Boaster 4. She's one of the two drivers that's won 3 times this season so far. LeDuc was winner this season at Talladega Superspeedway. Row 2 has the North Wilkesboro winner, Quentin Moore, the Citgo Ford, car 21, and number 30, Zachary Fitzwater, the Pennzoil Pontiac, starts in row 2. Fitzwater has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Row 3 has Nathan Orman in car 33. He's been qualifying well lately here in the Skull Bandit Oldsmobile. He's flanked by number 28, Keith Batson, the Texaco Haviland Ford. Next down is number 1, Trent Dunham in a Skull Classic Oldsmobile, a former winner here at Darlington himself. And beside him is number 8, Joshua Osborne, a winner this season at Pocono. Dunham was a winner at Riverside. Next down is the winner at Watkins Glen, Austin Reed, the number 5, Tide Ride, and number 71, Charles Sanford, of Big Apple Markets Chevrolet, excuse me. Next down has the We the Coasters Road, number 2, Dylan Young, the Miller Genuine Draft Pontiac, and number 42, going for the Darlington Sweep, Kyle Matthews, the Mellow Yellow Pony. He'll be back on his ride. In fact, both drivers will be back on their rides next season as well, too. The 2 and the 42 both will. Next down is car 25, Colin Cropley, the Kodiak Chevrolet, hoping to turn his luck around. He has had such bad luck the last few races. He's hoping to turn it all around. He's alongside number 94, Dylan Poteet, the Sunoco Ultra Ford. Next down is number 3, Cole Deaver, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. He's another 3-time winner this season so far. He won at Sonoma, Indianapolis, and Michigan, the second Michigan event. He's flanked by the Atlanta winner, Seth Cullen, the 52 Hurley Limo Ford. Next down is number 22, that's Mitchell Hodak, and beside him number 90, Caleb Fogler. Next down, number 68, that is Ben Cohen, and 43, Mike Becker. Next down, Cody McGurkin, car number 9, and 49, that is Tito McCoy. Next down is number 55, that is Alexander Rowe, and alongside of him is number 16, Ali Liara. Next down has number 7, Lyle Austin, fresh off a tremendous running out of Bristol. He is alongside number 98, Molly Black Gold Chevrolet, that is Ryan Brommer behind the wheel. Next one is number 17, Reggie Fogelman in the Western Auto Chevrolet, and number 10, that is Andrew Miller in the Pure Letter Chevrolet, excuse me. Next one is number 4, Eric Monaco, and number 12, Christian Brackenhood, another good run at Bristol last race. Next round has Wes McCoy in 48, and number 83, John Andrews. Next round has Aubrey Scott, car number 15, the winner at Charlotte in the 600, the Motorcraft Ford, and the Quaker State Ford, car 26 of Tori Gossett. She has her second in-car camera in the Quaker State Ford. Next round is number 75, Laura Chung, and number 6, Paul Minnick, and starting shotgun is number 18, Noah Sewell. Our third in-car camera, by the way, will ride in the car of the points leader, Raphael LeDuc. He has our third camera in today's race. So, again, Raphael LeDuc. Raphael LeDuc, Zachary Fitzwater, and Tori Gossett has our 3 in-car cameras in today's race at Darlington. So there's your starting lineup for today's race here today. The 22 races are in the books and 9 races left to go. We have this race on the tour at Darlington, the 23rd race of the season. Race 24 will be at Richmond. Race 25 will be at Dover. Race 26 will be at Martinsville. Race 27 will be at North Wilkesboro. Race 28 at the final 9 races of the season will be at Charlotte. Race 29 at Rockingham, race 30 at Phoenix, and then the final season finale of the 31st race of the season will be at Atlanta. So that's your remainder of the schedule. Here's your command to fire them up.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
That should be ladies and gentlemen, because we have a lady on the front row. So that should be, so we're set for, we're racing here today at Darlington. The pace car leads to fill up for the the pace lap. We're back for a green flag right after this. Off turn number 4, they come right there. Pace car's already on the pit road. A pair of fours. Actually, Ford's through the top 3 spots in qualifying. As the green flag flies and the Mountain Dew Southern 500 is underway. Nighttime racing at Darlington. And just like we saw at Bristol, it was Rafaela Duke and Jessica Shelton, the top 2 in the finishing order in that race, except reversed at Bristol. Shelton won the event there at Bristol, and Rafaela Duke hopes to get a second victory of the season. He won the Winston 500 at Talladega. In fact, Jessica Shelton won the other Talladega race, the Die Hard 500 race that she won. The Talladega race that she, oddly enough, wanted to win actually instead of the usually prestigious Winston 500. So, but anyway, Shelton goes inside of LeDuc. LeDuc was the first lap of the race here. And Jessica now takes the top spot. She has won twice at Darlington, the Southern 500. And one of the cars got on, made their way on the pit road. That was Tori Gossett in the Wicker State 4. She hopes to catch a quick caution flag to keep herself on the lead lap. But doesn't look to be possible. Here comes Nathan Orman, goes to the low side of Shelton. Oh, and LeDuc gets into Dylan Young. Kyle Matthews gets involved. And the yellow flag flies, and did Gossett stay ahead of Shelton? She might have. Yes, she did. Tori Gossett got her wish. She keeps herself on the lead lap. I think she was on the lead lap. Yep. Quentin Moore, he was involved in car 21. We saw Kyle Matthews and Dylan Young both get involved. Damage to the back of Dylan Young's Miller Genuine Draft Pontiac. So caution number 1 flying on lap number 2. Here's what happened. Rafaela Duke got off the wall. He was wall scribbling, come off turn number 4, gets into Quentin Moore, and then Quentin gets into the wall coming on the front stretch right there. There's where Kyle Matthews he just blatantly put Dylan Young right in the wall. There's a smackdown on him. Dylan Young's usually cool as a cucumber anyway, so I don't think he'll pick a fight with Kyle Matthews. I don't think he will. Quentin Moore, on the other hand, though, he'll probably go over to Kyle and Dylan like, now what was that all about? When he sees the tape, though, he'll realize it was Rafaela Duke who got right into the 21 car was what happened, coming off turn number 2. Or off turn number 4, excuse me. There's Dylan right now. He's running 15th at the moment behind Cole Deaver in the 3 machine and the 9 of Cody McGurk right behind Dylan, So early in the going here at Darlington Raceway, as you look at where the rest of the field's running at right now, there's Quentin Moore back here, John Andrews in the 83 machine, and there's the girl that got the break. Tori Gossett was getting ready to be lapped by Jessica Shelton, and the caution flew just at the nick of time for that 26 machine. But for Jessica Shelton, she is your leader here at Darlington. We'll be back in a moment after this. Pace car lights are off. We'll be back to racing on lap number 7 here at Darlington Raceway. Jessica Shelton is your leader. Second position is Nathan Ormond. Third is Trent Dunham. Fourth position right now belongs to Austin Reed. Fifth position is Rafael LeDuc. Sixth is Zachary Fitzwater. Seventh position is Colin Cropley. Eighth is Keith Batson. Ninth is Dylan Potey. And Joshua Osborne runs 10th. 11th position right now is Mitchell Hodak. 12th is Charles Sanford. 13th, Ben Cohen. Cole Deaver's 14th. 15th right now is Dylan Young. 16th is Cody McGurk. 17th is Seth Cole. 18th is Alexander Rowe. 19th is Lyle Austin. And Reggie Fogelman runs in 20th position. The green flag's about to fly on lap number 7. We still have 49 to go here at Darlington Raceway. Actually, we have 50 to go at Darlington Raceway. As 6 laps right in the books. And 50 to go here at the track. Tooth at the tame. Jessica Shelton leads him down to turn number 1. As they make their way through the first and second corners here, we saw already how tough Darlington can be here at this track here. So you jump inside with Zachary Fitzwater in car number 30. As we mentioned, one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's event. As Nathan Orman goes low side, he'll take the lead from Jessica Shelton, or tries to take the lead from Jessica Shelton. And and Jessica held him off for that lap right there. As now her and Trent Dunham go up the track in car number 1. And there's the view from Raphael Leduc's perspective in the 66 machine. He runs right now, trying for 3rd position. He goes inside of the 5 car of Austin Reed. Austin winner this season at Watkins Glen on the road course right there. Nathan Orman, he's not won in a while since I think back in season 34. That was when he last won in the number 17 Tide car. He's in his 2nd season with the Harry Gant colors number 33 machine, and Orman did get a pole. That was at the 600 at Charlotte. And Austin Reed leads his first lap of the event in car number 5. Leduc is 2nd, and then Fitzwater's in 3rd position. Fitzwater been a winner twice last season, looking to get his first resume. But you remember he didn't score a win until Richmond last season, the 2nd Richmond race, and then capped it all off with a win at the finale at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And Fitzwater has quietly having a solid season so far, though, although the points position is not really indicative of what that 30 car has been posting this season. Or how it's been running, I should say. It just hasn't manifested itself into really good finishes. In some races, at least. Some of the cars have had that problem as well, too. So, he's not the only person that's had that happen to. Raphael Leduc is in the lead now. 2nd position is now another multi-time winner. That's Keith Batson in car 28. The winner twice this season so far. He won at the first Rockingham race. He also won the 2nd Daytona at the 400, and he makes contact with Leduc, and into the lead goes the Davey Allison colors, car 28. The Texaco Haviland Ford and Trent Dunham. 2nd position now in his former Twinix teammate, that is Dylan Poteet, the 94 Sunoco machine. In the 3rd position, that team's going to be switching car numbers to number 14 next season on behalf of Kellogg's. As sponsor, and that car's going to be a Chevrolet next season. So they can indulge that car for a few more races this season. Remember, they made the switch to Ford at Daytona in the 400, and they have not switched back since. So apparently they were pleased with that product right there, and Poteet's been pleased this season as well. And Poteet is, and we talk about drivers who's quietly having a solid season. Dylan Poteet's another one who has quietly having a solid season so far. As we watch him take the lead from his buddy Trent Dunham. Poteet, not yet a winner this season so far, though, but he currently sits right now in the top 10 of the standings. Even though he's not has been scoring the top 5s that the other members of the top 10 have this season so far. One of those drivers, for instance, being Joshua Osborne, the driver about ready to get by him. And how many times have we seen these two battle this season so far? Poteet and Osborne, the 2 drivers out of the state of Kentucky, going at it here. And meantime, Mitchell Hodak throws his hat in the rings, as does the 68 car Ben Cohen. The 68 car is going to be a Ford next season as well, too. The Country Time machine. And here he comes low side here. Almost at 3 watt off turn number 4. You don't dare go 3 watt at Darlington. You saw it happen between when Leduc got into Quentin Ford. That was 3 watt off turn number 4. You don't dare do that at Darlington. 2 watt's tricky enough on a track like this. Meantime, maybe after the field is the California Crusher himself, Charles Sanford in car 71. Winner this season at the dirt race at Bristol this season. The Big Apple Markets for a Chevrolet. And now problems on turn number 4. And it's car number 83, John Andrews, who has spun as to bring out the second caution flag of the day. And oh, Kyle Matthews better watch out. And he just zips by the 83 machine of Andrews. Andrews has already taken the yellow flag, I think. So the Purex Ford gets back in gear there. John trying to hope for the best. I think I should say in the last race, last part of the last laps in the rest of this race. As we'll take a look and see what happened to cost the second caution flag of the day. So Andrews makes his way into turns 3 and 4 there, and Christian Bracken got off the wall right into Lyle Austin and into the 83. And Lyle Austin just pounds the wall big time. So Lyle Austin got the bigger hit than John Andrews did right there. And this same deal as we saw with Rafael LeDuc and Quentin Moore a little bit earlier right there. Just happening on lap number 7, coming to complete the 16th lap of this event. And John Andrews gets her back going. But I'll tell you, I say Lyle Austin, the 7 car, he felt like he got the absolute crap knocked out of him. Yeah, I say he did. Look at the side of that 7 car. Not the bad damage to the Alan Quickie colors of that number 7 machine as he goes in as he's made his way on the pit road, and Lyle Austin just calls it a day. So he is the first car out of the event's piston failure on the number 7 Hooters Ford. But it is Mitchell Hodak who is your leader right now at Darlington Raceway. We'll be back for restart right after this. Back at Darlington Raceway, Darlington, South Carolina, the track too tough to tame for the Mountain Dew Southern 500, which is now 20 laps old as we are set for restart. We'll have to take place on lap number 22. We have 20 laps in the books and 36 laps remaining. As race remaining left in this event here, lap number 20. Lap 28 will be the official halfway lap here, so we're 7 laps to halfway. It's Mitchell Hodak, your leader. Ben Cohen, second position. Colin Cropper's got to be happy that his 2 of his drivers are in the top 2 right now. Third is Seth Cole. Fourth position is Charles Samper. Fifth is Alexander Rowe. A great day for that 55 team so far. Dylan Pote is in 6th position. 7th is Reggie Fogelman. 8th, matching his car number, Joshua Osborne. 9th is Trent Dunham, and Keith Badson runs in 10th position. Ford's dominating the top 10 so far with about 2 Chevrolets and an Oldsmobile sprinkled into that bunch. Green flag flies back underway on lap number 22 here at Darlington. We have got 35 laps remaining. Average speed just a little over 88 miles an hour so far at this event here. The fastest lap of the race so far set by Christian Bracken, 172.687 miles an hour. In fact, the top 10 cars all over 172 miles an hour. So this track very, very fast. And Seth Cole goes low side to try to catch Mitchell Hodak. He's got the draft off Charles Samper right now in the 71 machine. As he goes inside, he gets the 22 car off the track. Side by side in turn number 1. Seth in the black car. Hodak in the blue 22. And now Charles Samper decides to go inside lane. 71 car. Nope. And Seth decides, no, you're not taking the lead away from me for another Charles. And Charles says, oh yeah, watch me. Charles Samper, foot flat to that floor in number 71 car. He goes inside. He touches Seth Cole going to turn number 1. We see a lot of that going on in turn number 1 here late in the every time we go to Darlington, and Charles goes to the lead now as he now has got the 55 of not Zachary Fitzwater, Alexander Rowe, low side now, and here comes Trent Dunham to the back of Dylan Poteet once again. He's got Keith. He's going to bring Keith Batson and Cole Deaver, and talk about and give a call to that number 90 car. How about Caleb Fogler? The split bar spark plugs machine. Try saying that 3 times. But Fogler, winner of the first Pocono event this season, he runs right now, knocking on the door of the top 10. In fact, I think he's already gotten past Ben Cohen. Now he just about to get past Seth Cole in the 52 machine. Let's see where that puts Fogler at right now. Fogler right now currently in 8th position. As Charles Samper continues to hold on to the top spot right now, as we're now closing up on 30 laps remaining. I tell you, watch out for that. Look out for that 90 car. That 90 car is moving up and fast. Meantime, Dylan Poteet and Charles Samper are battle of the blue cars going for the lead. And Charles floors the throttle on the 71 car, keeps the lead for the time being. Poteet falls in between Sanford and Dunham. And Cole Deaver, that black number 3 at the 4th position in the GM Goodwrench machine. Trying to become the first 4-time winner of the season so far. Cole Deaver mounting a late season charge en route to hopefully for him a 3rd Castrol GTX Cup Series championship. He's quite a few points behind the leader, the points leader, Raphael Leduc. Where's Leduc, you may ask? Well, there he is in 66 car. There is Leduc, getting by Keith Basson. So that puts Raphael right now in that Phillips 66 Trop Arctic machine. Leduc right now currently sitting in the 13th position right now in the Trop Arctic Phillips 66 machine as Zachary Fitzwater pulls in behind Alexander Rowe in the 55 car. You're on board with Zachary Fitzwater in car 30. The Pennzoil Pontiac running strong right now. Trying to get it behind Fitzwater, I should say Alexander Rowe, who pulls in behind Jessica Shelton in the 11 car. You see that red Bud machine as her and Sanford both go up the track they go right now. Fitzwater zips by Shelton as they come off turn number 2. And there's the view from Raphael Leduc's perspective in car number 66. And Cole Deaver going for the lead. There's the battle right up in front. Trent Dunham led the last time by, but Deaver will take the lead and brings Caleb Fogler with him in car number 90. Fogler looking strong at this point here. As I said, watch out for that 90 car. That car is very strong right now, that red, white, and blue machine. 3 Fords chasing a Chevrolet at this point here at Darlington as they come off turn number 4. We're past halfway home right now, 31 down and 25 to go. Oh, and Fogler just shoves Seth Cole up the track and now zips past Cole here, says, "Goodbye, Cole." And takes the 94 Dylan Poteet with him. And now Poteet squeezes in front of Cole Deaver, and now Eric Monaco now matches his car number position as car number 4 runs P4 right now at this point. And whoa, Poteet just shoves Fogler up the track and moves Poteet to the top spot. Here comes Deaver to the left side for second position, for the lead. And here comes at number 5, Austin Reed. 3, 4, and 5 right together. Boy, what racing we're seeing at Darlington. I tell you, the Southern 500, not disappointing anybody who paid for a ticket to watch this race. And they're going to get, I think, a pretty darn good battle for the win here, developing here. And talking about your surprises, here comes, look at number 49 car, Tito McCoy's in for a good finish. Or he could be in for a good finish in that 49 machine. But as we've seen so often at Darlington, the driver can go up front for a few laps in the race right there. It could be shuffled back the next few laps of this race. And problems for the 18 car, Noah Sewell. And the 68 car is up in the wall right there. That is Ben Cohen. Wall scraping off turn number 2 as it was the... And Noah Sewell is stalled on the track. The 18 machine is running 13th when it happened. The Interstate Batteries machine, the battery looks like it's dead on that car, I think. I don't know. Not a mechanic, Harry. No, I couldn't resist to use that line. Dylan Young right there and Kyle is both struggling along, unfortunately for those two. But Cole Deaver is the leader in this race right now, and no caution flag flew, so surprising on that. But here comes Fitzwater for the top spot in car 30. Is he going to take the lead from Deaver? No, he does not. And he gives Cole a little side run, and Deaver gets loose going in turn number 1, and now here comes Raphael Leduc and Tito McCoy in the 49 trying for 3rd spot. that blue and white 49 giving Tino McCoy giving that 49 car a good ride here today. And Eric Monaco gets off the wall there and almost gets into Colin Cropley, and he escapes out without any injury. Right, he escapes without any scrapes on the carpet there. Same with Keith Batson. And here comes the 22 car. That is Mitchell Hodak looking low side. He's got the position on Monaco. Meantime, Fogler and Austin Reed, they both drop back here, but they're staying where they're at right now. There's Cody McGurk in number 9. Gets past Fogelman in 17 car. Running right there with Fogelman in 17, 26 of Gossett in the 75 car of Laura Chung. Two ladies going at it right here. And there's the view from onboard Tori Gossett's car. She is running 24th right now in the Quaker State Ford. Going inside of Reggie Fogelman, gets past him. Now pulls in behind the 12 car of Christian Bracken in the Red Vestas Ford. That car is going to be a Ford next season. The 12 car will be. But it'll have Meineke as a sponsor on that machine. The Red Vestas sponsorship will go to the 8 car next season. And that 26 car, the Quaker State machine, the 26 Quaker State Ford, you'll see that car next season, by the way, too. '75 car plants up in the air for next season as well, too. So silly season is new, starting in the last of the in the last few races of the season, right there, as they come to the backstretch now. And they've got whatever it is wrong with the 18 car repaired right now. So Noah Sewell comes out 4 laps down as Zachary Fitzwater leads Jessica Shelton now for the top spot here at Darlington. Colin Cropley in 3rd position. 4th is Seth Cole. 5th is Trent Dunham. And whoa! Poteet almost got into Charles Sanford and come off to number 4. Eric Monaco getting by the 94 of Dylan Poteet now, as you see Paul Minnick in the 6 and Cole Deaver in the 3. All going at it right now. Monaco currently 15th at the moment. And Minnick well, Monaco's now 13th, Minnick is 14th, and Deaver is currently 15th right now, as you see Poteet sliding back. Christian Bracken goes by in his 12 car. 26 of Gossett goes by. Alexander Rowe running up behind as well too. And there you see Cody McGurk and Laura Chung going at it. It's 9 to 75 machines. And Reggie Fogelman and Nathan Ormond trying to claw his way back in the final few laps of this event. But there's Keith Batson, and Raphael Leduc, who is clocked 26 right now. And Leduc better get that, put that thing in high gear and go, because Leduc's big points lead could be in jeopardy right there with Seth Cole running right up there in the front. Colin Cropley, by the way, led his first lap of the race in the 25 car. But yeah, drivers like Seth Cole is moving his way through the field nicely. Quentin Moore way back in the back as well too. He's running 32nd. This is a day Quentin Moore, I'm sure, will want to forget. And it's Sicko Ford as he pounded that wall hard on the first caution flag of the day. Dylan Young running 34th, 36th position right now is Noah Sewell. And there is Kyle Matthews. He's about to be lapped in 35th position. He's currently tailing the lead lap right now, but he's got no hope of catching a caution flag. And remember, there's no lucky dog in NR as well either. Unless you're running online racing, then you can make up whatever rules you want. But Matthews now gets lapped as they come down the backstretch right here. So the Darlington double will not happen for car 42 unless the other 34 cars ahead of him all get knocked out of the race, which that seems unlikely at this point. But right now it is Seth Cole, your leader. Second position is Trent Dunham. Mitchell Hodak up the third spot. Fourth is Ali Liara in car 16 up the fourth position. And I think Ali will stick with that car next season as well, too, the 16 machine. I know she is going to go to the Family Channel Ford when we do the 1994 car set for season 38. Seth Cole, winner at Atlanta this season, looking for 2 wins this season. He is hopefully for him 6.5 laps away from pulling it off. But Mitchell Hodak, he is hungry in that 22 machine, looking to surprise. Ali Liara, also same thing as well too in the 16 machine. The driver formerly known as Johnny Gardner. Liara inside for the tops for second place. Got it. And here comes number 5. That is Austin Reed. He wins his second victory of the season. He's winner at Watkins Glen this season earlier this season, and he's got Joshua Osborne and Caleb Fogler shoving them. Coming out down for 5 laps to go now here at Darlington Raceway. Seth Cole. The Isaac's Track Shack Hurley Limo Ford going at it right there. That car's going to have Napa as a sponsor next season in season 37. Austin Reed spoils the party for Ali Liara now. Car 5 up to second place. Liara up to the high side there. Osborne goes by. Fogler goes by. Hodak goes by in car number 22. And you got a car up ahead. That's Dylan Young. As he's trying to hold on to finish on the lead lap. Reed goes inside. He says go. Says no. 3 laps remaining. Austin Reed comes to the inside once again through turns number 1 and 2 now. Off the second turn, Seth Cole slams the door in Austin Reed's face now. Osborne and Fogler trying to figure out what they want to do in the last couple laps of this race. Osborne takes a peek in the inside of that 5 car now. Coming up for 2 to go. Dunham inside of Eric Monaco. That's for 6th. And he'll bring Paul Minnick, Jessica Shelton, and Cole Deaver with him. Deaver to the low side of Monaco, I should say now. And Ryan Brommer having a good solid at number 98 cars as he looks for a top 10. But in the meantime, the white flag's going away with these cars. And Osborne's going to try to make a 3 wide. Don't do it! Don't do it! Osborne is on. He's going to take the lead from Seth Cole! Joshua Osborne with a bonsai move in the turn number 1! Osborne, the winner at Pocono, the second Pocono race this season, may have possibly stole one. He's won the 500 before, back in season 31. Austin Reed tries to make a charge off turn number 4. Here they come with the 4th turn, and car number 8 with a daring move on the last lap of the race. Steals one at Darlington. Joshua Osborne wins the Mountain Dew Southern 500 in the Snickers Ford. Unbelievable! We have got to see that last lap move all over again. It's almost as if Seth Cole just put on the brakes going in the turn number 1 or something malfunctioned. I don't know what happened to the 52 car. But Joshua Osborne now joins the 2-win club as well too. He won at Pocono, and now he wins at Darlington in a tremendous move coming to the white flag. Let's take a look at that again and see what happens. Let's take a look at that again. I want to see that again here. Let's see. Here's what happened, and they went into turn number 3 and 4. Osborne second nose inside of the 5 car of Austin Reed. Seth got off the wall, held Reed up, and Osborne says, I'm going to take advantage of this whole thing, and says, sorry to happen to you both, but I'm going to take off and win this race. Boy, tremendous move, and heads up driving on the part of Joshua Osborne. Boy, you talk about tenacity right there. And Seth Cole, as we mentioned, Seth Cole got off the wall. That was what happened to him. And held up the 5 car. And it looked like those two were going to have a battle for the win right there. But then Joshua Osborne just says, sorry that happened to you guys, but I'm going to take off and beat you guys here to the line. Which is what he did on that last lap of the race. Boy, Darlington, racing at Darlington, pretty tough to beat. And was here today. Average speed 125, 282. Austin Reed comes home second. Caleb Fogler comes home third. Fourth goes to Mitchell Hodak. Seth Cole comes home fifth. 6 goes to Paul Minnick in car number 6. Jessica Shelton, a solid 7th place run for her. 8th to Cole Deaver. How about Ryan Brummer? 9th place for that number 98 team. And Tito McCoy, another top 10, comes home in 10th position. Tori Gossett, remember how close she was to being lapped on lap 3? Well, guess what? She comes back to finish 11th. Quite a charge for that Quicker State team here. Cody McGurk, 12th. Trent Dunham, who got shoveled back to 13th. Reggie Fogelman, a solid 14th for him. Alexander Rowe, 15th. Eric Monaco, 16th. Charles Simmer, 17th position. 18th to Dylan Poteet. Keith Batson, 19th. Nathan Ormond finishes in 20th position. 21st goes to Laura Chung. 22nd, Zachary Fitzwater. 23rd, Ali Liara. 24th, Rafael Duke. Not the day he won at points considering it was Seth Cole and Cole Deaver, both finishing ahead of him right there in the points. It's really interesting to see what the points are going to look like coming out of Darlington, heading into Richmond, which is next on the schedule. Colin Cropley matches car number in 25th position. Colin's not going to be happy with that run as well. Neither. Mike Becker, 26th. 27th goes to Andrew Miller. 28th to Wes McCoy. 29th, Aubrey Scott. Christian Bracken, 30th. John Andrews, 31st. 32nd, Ben Cohen. 33rd, Quentin Moore. 34th, Dylan Young. The last car to finish on the lead lap. Kyle Matthews and Noah Sewell both finished a lap or more down. Kyle was 1 lap down in 35th. Noah Sewell 4 laps down in 36th. Lyle Austin, the only car to finish out of the race in 37th. He finished with a piston failure. But for Joshua Osborne, what a tremendous final lap move he pulled off here and gets his second victory of the season. He wins the Mountain Dew 7500 for the second time in his career in this series here. And if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got everything on the channel. We got NR races. We got gaming videos. We got NR online videos. Whatever person in the NNSCRA South Dakota has to have for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on his channel. And if you want in on future season success series, be sure to get with Seth, and he'll get you going. Also, be sure to check out our 2 channels. That's NNSCRA Offline, the channel being X867539858X. That's Dylan Young's channel. The man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Bubble Cup Series. And also the channel that Dylan Young does with Kyle Matthews. That channel being We the Coasters. If you are a roller coaster / theme park / amusement park fan, We the Coasters is a channel for you. And also subscribe to that channel for some cool stuff as well too. And also subscribe to this channel you're watching here, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, for some good stuff as well too. So that will do it here today at Darlington Raceway. Congratulations once again to Joshua Osborne, the winner of the Mountain Dew Southern 500. And for now, it's close to the production of the NNSCRA celebrating 11 years of offline racing at its best. We'll see you at Richmond International Raceway for the Excite Batteries 400.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?